Hello everyone, my name is Sarah, and in this video we are going to take a look at how to set up your AlertAware account using your organization's self-registration portal. So your organization will either provide you with a QR code to scan that might look something like this, or they'll also just provide you a link to directly visit the sign up page from a browser. If you are presented with a QR code, in order to visit the link, you'll just want to take your phone and scan the QR code using your camera app, and then you're able to see a link pop up. I can see it in yellow at the bottom there, and I can just follow the link on my phone to visit the sign up or self-registration portal here. If you are just following a link, you can also visit the link in a computer browser to see the same sign up form, or you could also use a browser in your phone like Google. But just for this video to have a larger screen, I'm going to follow this sign up form from my computer here. So you'll just fill out the information that you are presented with. I'm going to put in my first and last name. I will also fill in an email address for my account. I can also put in a phone number, and then you can also dictate if that phone number is a home phone, work, mobile, or even WhatsApp. I'll say this is my mobile phone. And then if your organization has decided to PIN protect this sign up form, you might be prompted to enter a PIN code here. Your organization should provide that PIN code if it's needed. And if this is not PIN protected, you just won't see the PIN option here if you don't need to put in a PIN code. And then I'll also go ahead and put in a password since I see the password field showing up. If you don't see password here, it means your organization is using a type of single sign-on. So we'll also take a look at how to set up your account that way as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and create my password. And then the last step is just checking this box to say that I have read the terms and conditions that you can open by clicking the link and take a look through this. And then once I go ahead and click submit, it will tell me that my registration was complete and I'll be able to check my email to finish the setup process. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the invitation email that I just received. And this will give me some information about the last steps I need to complete to make sure that my account is set up correctly. So it will tell me that I'm receiving this email because I registered for an AlertAware account that facilitates emergency notifications. To complete your registration, you'll want to follow these steps. The first one that's super important is making sure you have the AlertAware app downloaded on your phone, since that app is what lets you get push notifications sent directly to your phone. And if you do not have the AlertAware app downloaded already, you can do that on your phone just by visiting your app store and searching for AlertAware. And then it'll be this one. So you can just hit the get or download button to make sure you have that app downloaded on your phone. Once you've downloaded it, you'll be able to open it and sign in with your account. And you can also go ahead and sign into the AlertAware account that you just created from your computer. If you click this link to complete account setup, then it will bring you to this login page. So you'll want to log in with the email address that you used and the password that you created. And then I'm going to go ahead and save that password and sign in. Maybe I used a different password. There we go. That was the correct password. So then there will just be a few questions if you are signing in for the very first time. So these are super important to make sure that you're able to get notifications. The first question will ask you if you'd like to allow push notifications. This is what allows your organization to send notifications to your phone during emergencies. So make sure you check yes so that you can stay informed. I'm going to go ahead and click proceed. The next question is asking if you'd like to allow location access. And while location access is not necessarily required to receive emergency notifications, if your organization is using the incident reporting feature, allowing your admins and owners to see the location of any incident reports is super helpful so that they're able to get there and help as quickly as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes and then click proceed. The next question will ask if you'd like to allow SMS text notifications. This is what allows your organization to send alerts to your phone via text message. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Remember, if you say no and your organization sends an emergency alert out as a text, you won't get it if you've said no. So make sure you keep that in mind. And then this last permission is asking if you are opting in or allowing voice notifications. So this would allow your organization to send emergency alerts to you as a voice phone call. I'm going to go ahead and say yes and then click proceed. This next one here is asking to opt into email notifications. Again, I will say yes so that I can get any essential email notifications or information from my organization as well. And then I'll click proceed. And then that is it. So my account is set up. I'm able to view information on the web portal here. And then I'm also able to sign in with the same username and password to see the same information showing up on my mobile phone. And I did want to quickly note, if your organization is using single sign-on, then you might not see a password field on the sign-up form. So if your sign-up form looks something like this, instead of using a password that you've created, you'll be able to use a single sign-on option. So I'm going to fill out this other form here with the same information. I'll use a different email address, and then I'll show you what this email will look like for setting up single sign-on. And I'll put in a PIN code here since it's requested. I'm going to confirm that I read the terms and conditions and then click submit. And then I will also check my email to see if I have received that new invitation. And I have, so I can pull it up here. And since I didn't create a password, this time I will see a direction that I'm going to be signing in with SSO. So I'm able to use my preferred method. You can, of course, follow any directions coming from your organization, but this will allow you to sign in with a Google account, sign in with Apple, or something that is specific to your organization. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this account setup. Whoop, and I needed to log out of my previous account so that it will take me to the correct page. So now I'm going to complete this account setup. And now instead of signing in with a password, I'm going to want to pick the sign in with SSO option that I'm using. Again, either Google, Apple, or something organization specific. Because my organization is a Google organization, I'm going to sign in with Google. And then it will prompt me to choose the correct Google account with my email. And then once that's selected, it will go ahead and let me log in that way. So hopefully this was helpful. Definitely reach out to your organization with any specific questions relating to your sign-in portal, and hopefully you'll check out some more videos on our Alertus YouTube channel.